The idealistic version was people are going to see these ads and they're going to be like, yes, only art on billboards. No more advertising for lawyers or Coca-Cola or anybody. You see over here, there's all these multiple colors, and that wrapped all the way around this thing. And then literally, overnight, one day in June 2015, Colossal came and painted it all white. They left it white for months. So people, of course, tag it, and they come every week and fix the tags. But it just shows that people don't want it. So back in the day, early 2010s, this whole neighborhood was covered in graffiti and murals. After these type of ads come, and it's just corporate advertising, Marvel, Coca-Cola. It is just two conglomerate advertising organizations putting out negativity into the world to sell their products that we already don't need. If they are paying an artist and it's more of to interact with the community, it's not the SaveArtSpace way, but it is some way to help artists. So if that's true, kudos to Marvel and Coca-Cola for giving to the artists. However, I don't think it's an ad. I think it's an ad. SaveArtSpace is a anti-advertising, anti-capitalist, anti-consumerist organization. We are using corporate ad space and subverting it with art. So we've been dealing with censorship issues with the billboard companies. We put up a billboard that says 911, there's a white man running down the street. That one got so much pushback that the sales guy got reprimanded, and every one of our ads needs to be ran by the manager and corporate. In Houston, Texas, we had this show we were planning for months about prison reform at the Harris County Jail, one of the deadliest jails in America. And Clear Channel told us all the way to the last second it will be accepted. Oh, too late, won't be. Fortunately, we got more press from the censorship than probably having the show. ArtNet, Hyperallergic, our newspaper all wrote about the censorship of the show, where they probably wouldn't have wrote about the show, just the prison reform show in general. In 2021, we had an image censored in Milwaukee, Wisconsin from the company Clear Channel. It was part of an LGBTQ exhibition. The funny part about that was the image that was switched out, the artist was so smart that he switched it out with an even more sexual image, but had no words. It was a guy in a leather daddy, like facial thing, reaching for a banana. Very sexual. Do they accept that? 100%. Today, Yolanda lives probably 15, 20 minutes away. It's the closest one possible. The Olivia one, she lives on like 140. Sometimes they can see it from their window. And then they can be like, yeah, it's literally out my window, and their friends and family see it. This person's cousin may know, oh, my cousin makes art, but they never seen it. They never made a connection with it. They're walking down some road and they're like, oh, that's my cousin. She's an artist. It makes I actually like it. And that's what I really hope happens. Is like that's why I try to put it in the local community of where the artist lives, so their friends can see it, their family sees it, people that may not accept it sees it, but they see it through a corporate space, and in their mind, because they're so capitalism oriented, oh, you can be successful because you're in this commercial space.
Talk about art.
Yeah, art.
The
Okay.
sun is shining now. It's a good day. It's a good day.
It's a beautiful day here. We're in Washington Heights. It's great to talk to you.
Thank you so much.
And how did you hear about Save Art Space?
I guess as an artist, you just apply to stuff and you never think you're gonna get it. So getting the email from you,
I know.
oh my gosh, I was so excited. The person, Sophie, she's the center. She came by and like it was her first billboard as well as a model.
Awesome.
So I feel like that
Awesome.
was just, and actually it was everybody in the photo.
Hell
It's
yeah.
everybody's first
Hell
billboard.
yeah, that's what we want.
So bringing good news to everyone.
I am a Brooklyn girl. I lived in Flatbush for the last 3 years. And I think seeing my work in my city and in the borough that I'm from is important because you walk around and you see billboards and you very, very rarely see people who look like me, the subject of, this space and this art. And I think it's important. I've had so many friends text me, like, I was just walking through the neighborhood and I saw the picture and I immediately knew it was your picture and I knew it was your work and then I saw your name and this is huge and oh my God. Even on a like political level, because I'm an artist and an activist.
Yes.
I think even seeing like I notoriously only shoot like your everyday person, people who don't identify as models. These are like people who work in various different careers, but like they're my friends in my community. And I think through that imagery, people also don't assume that they'll see themselves in these spaces in this capacity. So, like the person on the billboard is one of my friends who's a dancer, and it meant a lot to her to see her Black face on this billboard as she is. And I thought that was really special.
You see what's happening in America, and America controls what happens throughout most of the world through the Hollywood and the media. And if you can change what's going on in America, you have a really good chance of changing what's going on throughout the world. I'm not saying one billboard campaign is going to change society, but I hope it does.